Hey, no. Close that.
Close the door. Are the girls still in the bathroom? Oh, where is he? Yeah. Outside.
It's the NFL on EA Sports, and we'll get to see the Eagles' electric quarterback. He's going to have to air it out plenty this week. It's the Eagles and the Lions, next on Madden NFL 25.
Yeah, on the outside.
The sun starts to set. You're going to see how much time is left by the end of this early game here on the NFL on EA Sports. And we are in store for a great game today, everyone. Kate Scott and Brock Heward, along for the ride in this one. We love these kind of games, Brock, and that's because we got a pair of teams who look like good starts this season. Joey Sly is going to have the honor of getting us started. And away we go at the link. Starting from the 5. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. So the Lions take the field for their first drive. And they're brought out by a player with immense expectations and promise in the league. He was picked first overall in 2024 out of USC, Caleb Williams.
A bit of an uneventful outing individually last week, Kate. A touchdown and a pick for him, but the lasting memory, well, there's no question about it. Walking off that field with the loss, that stings. No doubt he feels he could have done more to prevent that result, so expect to see a motivated individual taking snaps here this week.
Second down now, 7 to go. Man in motion here. Williams on the play action. And this is pushed ahead for a gain of 5. Julian Love bringing that one to an end. All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. Skips it short of his man. That brings up 4th down. The Lions ready for the punt. And I imagine they were hoping they wouldn't need to bring him out so soon into this game. They needed 3 punts out of him in last week's loss as he sends this away. So here are the Eagles now for their first drive. And they'll be led out by this dual-threat quarterback.
And you could feel it, Kate. He wasn't content at any point of last week's game. As he led them to a win, he kept pushing higher and higher. 300 yards, 350, 400. And he was still thriving, driving the ball downfield as the game ended with a good bit over 400 yards. With this mindset, that's the minimum bar for him to attack this week.
So after the incompletion, here comes the second down call.
Makes it 2nd and 10 at the 23-yard line.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. And the cover just too good there. Didn't find the throw that he was confident in, so just throws it away. 3rd down coming up. They send a man in motion. Here he is on 3rd and long. Caught quickly on the slant. And he'll go down after fighting his way to the 32. 4th down, and it'll be the native of County Wicklow in Ireland, Daniel Whelan, on to punt. And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down. Ball at the 33 for first down. They bring the tight end in motion. First down, Williams. He'll get it to Brandon Ayuk. And he's down after getting this up to the 41. Now a moment to check out his numbers catching that football last week. After after a good pickup. They're set up with second and short. Williams from the gun. Finds him over the middle. And he's going to go down right along the midfield stripe. So now we get a stoppage. Looks like a timeout called by the defense. Williams to throw on first. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Stick it in the air. It's Williams. That finds Ayuk. Complete. And he goes down a little short of the 40. Third down, 1 yard to go. Slot man in motion right. And the defense gets there to force a small loss. Looks like they will indeed try it. 4th and 2. Out of the gun, here's Williams. He finds him beyond the marker. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Oh, so close to getting off the field. But the 4th down conversion keeps that defense out there. That was their shot to end this possession, to sit on the bench, to get their breath. But now they're going to have to buckle down and force another 4th down.
Back to the line they go. It's 2nd down. Working from the gun, Williams. Hits him on the out route. And he'll go out of bounds close to the 35-yard line. It's 3rd and 8. Need to get a chunk here. Now Williams. To the sideline. Catch secured. Wow, he made that one look easy for the first. To throw is Williams. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Couldn't connect on first. It's 2nd down. Motioning the tight end now. Williams throwing again here on 2nd down. Pass complete to Cook. And he gets this forward to the 19. All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. Off the play fake, Williams. That throw's knocked away and incomplete. 4th down coming up. Straight ahead, here's Cook. And he doesn't get this one very far, down to only about the 18. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Now they'll throw out of the gun. Oh, tried forcing it to the slant. It's intercepted. Sauce Gardner with the INT. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Now the shotgun give to Cook. And he's going to manage a lone yard on that drive up the gut. That play wrapped up by DeMario Davis. They'll come to the line here. 2nd and 9. Brought in by Ayuk. And a nice gain here, but it's stopped short of the first. 3rd and a lone yard coming up. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot. They'll break the huddle and come up on 1st and goal. Williams will look to throw. Escapes the pocket. And they will score. Touchdown, Detroit! The Lions parlay the interception into points. Caleb Williams, the touchdown. That one right down the middle. And the Lions will jump out to a 7-0 lead. The Lions have it all set as they send this one downfield. Kickoff taken at the 3. And he's brought down just inside the 25 on the return. Now the Eagle offense headed back out to the field. And it's far from the first time we're seeing this unit head out, Brock. But what we haven't seen so far in this opening half, well, we haven't seen much in terms of yardage.
No, it's like they've written a few lyrics, but nowhere close to a song yet.
And he won't salvage that. It's a loss on the play.
Brought down back at the 21-yard line.
2nd and 13. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. Sauce Gardner with the INT. First down now, ball at the 39-yard line. Williams to throw. He's got a man left. And he's short of the first after a mile gain. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. Now here's Williams. It is cut left side. And not much doing. He stopped quickly. Here he is to throw on 3rd and 2. He has the first over the middle. And he gets this down to the 13-yard line. They'll get 18 yards there. And that gives the Lions the first. Shotgun handoff now to Cook. And he's able to bring this one down to the 4-yard line. Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. Here's Williams. Cut near the goal line. A gain of 3, and now they're going to be able to plan for 1st and goal. And he will score. It's a Detroit touchdown. The Lions pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. That one splits the uprights. And the Lions drive out to an early 14-0 lead. The Lions have it all set as they send this one downfield. Here's a return from the 7. And this drive will start inside the 25. The Eagles headed back out on offense. Their quarterback returning to the field now. And they're still looking for their first signs of life on offense. Haven't even been able to get a first down off this defense just yet. And he's there to send that one away, incomplete. No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down. Running back sent in motion. 2nd and 10 now. This is reeled in by Reed. He gets forward, and that's about 4 yards. Tackle made by Ernest Jones. A 5th defensive back into the game for the Lions. 3rd down coming. He's going to throw this one. Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll go down after fighting his way to the 32. So before they can set up for another play, we've hit the end of the first quarter. It's a 2-score game early. We'll return to the link right after this. Daniel Whelan on the punt. And this will be his 2nd effort of the contest. Fair catch called for and made just outside the 20. They're out and set, 1st and 10. They kick the running back in motion. First down, Williams. Cook hauls it in. And he'll go down after fighting his way to the 32. He brings the offense up now for a 1st and 10. Man in motion out of the slot. First down throw by Williams. Cut out left. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. Williams from the gun. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Couldn't connect on first. It's 2nd down. Sticking in the air, it's Williams. Throwing over the middle, but it's incomplete. No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. Out of the gun, here's Williams. Caught him deep behind the line. Oh, the ball is in! And the Eagles get 2 Here's 1st and 10 from the 34. Throwing now, following the turnover. Headed out right. He's running with it. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down.
He made something out of that play for them. Everyone's so concerned with defending the pass, they didn't quite keep tabs on what he was doing as a QB, and it gave him just enough room to run.
And he'll be met near the line to limit the gain to a yard. Tackle made by Ernest Jones. Now there's the flag. Looks like the jump came from the left side of the line.
Ball start, offense.
So tough to stay set when you've got defenders doing everything they can to make you jump, and, well, they got one of them to move that time. 3rd and long for him here. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the defense comes through. That's going to back him up and bring up 4th down. Punt team is on now, and they get this away. And he'll have this fair catch right along the 25. The Lions and Caleb Williams. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Working from the gun, Williams. Completed over the middle. He's got a gain of 6 there. That play wrapped up by Demario Davis. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. Cook trying this one up the gut. And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37. They have themselves another 1st and 10. Williams on the play action. He fires one deep down the middle. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Throwing again on 2nd. Williams finds him on the slant. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs. They'll keep this drive moving and come to the line for 1st and 10. They'll run it with Cook. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. Another one for Cook. And they'll bottle this up after a 4-yard gain with Kobe Dean in on the tackle. Battle coming up on 3rd and inches. Again, it's Cook. And he's able to get this to the 32 before going down. A new set of downs awaits him. Here's 1st and 10. Now Williams. Falls to the ground out left, incomplete. No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down. Shotgun snap, they're gonna throw. Throwing the out route complete. And he's gonna be out of bounds. Looks like a yard or 2 short of the 25. Williams to throw on 3rd. Short pass brought in. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. Option play, fighting for the goal line. Oh, he lost it! Someone punched it out! Oh, they got it back. They can try and salvage something. Runs it in. Touchdown, Detroit. The Lions picked up the fumble and ran it home. It's a James Cook touchdown. That one right down the middle. And the Lions stretch their lead to 21. The Lions have it all set as they send this one downfield. Return coming from the 6. And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Philadelphia getting ready to go on offense. And Brock, these guys are still searching. They are still searching for their first points, but beyond that, they don't even have a 1st down yet.
Not even one?
No, they're still searching. I know. 2nd and 6 coming up here.
At the 32-yard line.
Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And they're on him after about a 2-yard gain. Tackle made by Ernest Jones. Give him only a couple that time. It's going to be 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd and 4.
They'll throw it. Complete beyond the marker. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
It's a gain of 8. And an Eagles 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Now looking to throw. Throw left side, complete. We'll have him gain about a handful there. Jeffrey Simmons that time on the tackle.
Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 40.
Here's 2nd and 5. Short pass caught by his tight end. And they'll get him down after he gets into the 48. It's the 2-minute warning now from the link. The Eagles looking for a score before halftime. Putting a receiver in motion. They'll throw it again. Finds him over the middle. And he's stopped. Now we'll wait to hear what this flag is all about.
Holding offense.
A game they were pretty happy with goes away via the penalty. And now we're going to wait to see how they respond. Throwing it again here. This is caught by Jalen Waddle. And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped at his own side at the 49. Connects on the crosser. And he'll get it down to the 24-yard line. They'll come up 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 24-yard line.
Still sticking with the passing game. Jump off caught by his back. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
A loss of a yard.
Timeout taken by the Eagles. That's going to be their first.
At the Lions' 24-yard line.
Here's 2nd and 11. He's on the move. He can run it. And this play reaches the 12-yard line before the stop is made. Signals, and looks like we've got a timeout before that 1st down play. Reed will go in motion right. Working inside the red zone. Chased out to his right. And he scores! It's a Philadelphia touchdown! The Eagles chop some of the lead off before the half. Extra point is up and good from Sly. And the Eagles get it back to a 14-point game. All set for the kickoff. Sly with the honors. Return starts at the 3. And he's brought down just inside the 25 on the return. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Slot man in motion left. 1st down, Williams. Oh no, he lost control of another one! And this is going to be a turnover. The defense forces the big play. Now we have a stoppage. No challenges inside of 2 minutes and a half, but the replay official wants to take another look at this on their own. All right, so we all know what we're looking for here, Brock. Where did an elbow, maybe a knee, something touch down? And as it does, is... So the review saves them a turnover. He was, in fact, already down when the ball came free. Looks like that last play convinces them to keep this one on the ground. And he doesn't get much there on what turns out to be the final play of the half. Not a big window for those halftime speeches. They're right back out of the locker room and set to resume play with the 3rd quarter. This return starts at the 5. And this return gets to the 30 before he stopped. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Back now, pressure on its way. Finds his man over the middle. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down. They motion Waddle over left. from the 38. Oh, no, they get him yet again. Sauce Gardner with the INT. Good field position for the Lions here as they head up to the line. 1st and 10. Williams from the gun. Finds him on the crossing route. And he's brought down after pushing to that 35-yard line. And they've got themselves another 1st and 10. They'll send him over right. Oh, he taps it quick to the receiver coming across here. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. Give him around 6. That's going to make it 2nd and 4.
Well, I know this. This staff loves the athleticism and versatility he brings to the offense. That's not only as a receiver, but as someone who can take occasional carries and turn them into good yards.
Ball start, offense.
One of the most common penalties in the sport, and the reaction, it's the same every time, Brock. Frustration from the coach as they get backed up 5 yards. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. So now it's going to be 3rd and long. Sticking in the air, it's Williams. Looking right, and he finds him. And they haul him down just a foot or two shy of the red zone. 1st down throw by Williams. Completed over the middle. And they make the stop as that play reaches the 14-yard line.
That is the epitome of staying on schedule. That kind of completion right there on 1st down. Well, it opens up the entirety of the playbook for 2nd down. In the 3rd and short in your back pocket, you can get even more aggressive and take that shot.
This one's caught. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
I'm sure coach and play caller doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
And he's going to take this in. Touchdown, Detroit! The Lions push their lead further to start the half. He hung in there as long as he could. A lot of quarterbacks would have bailed out. And it was what you talk about, Brock, that courage that kept the chance for the touchdown alive.
Yeah, that touchdown's going to show up on his stat sheet making the catch or the quarterback stat sheet for making the throw. But hey, can we put some touchdowns up there for the big boys up front? It was their blocking and buying of time for that play that led to the score.
That one splits the uprights. And the Lions stretch their lead to 21. The Lions have it all set as they send this one downfield. Starting from the 5. He stopped on the return at the 27. Philadelphia's offense back out for another drive. And he's been the victim of 3 interceptions already in this game, Brock. Passing lanes kind of reminding me of LA traffic. Pretty hazardous throughout this game.
Yeah, just a mess and nowhere to go. And it's an awful place both on the highway. And trust me, when you're in the pocket looking at this defense, too, it's miserable. Everything's been contested. Everything's been hard. No gimmies. It's a real testament to the work this secondary has done to prepare for this matchup.
And he has enough room to gain about 4.
You know, that's a good run right there. Keep the offense on schedule. If he can average that type of yards per carry, this guy's going to be more than all right with letting him lead the show.
Quick touch pass to the receiver. He's descended upon quickly and dropped after it looks like a yard gain. Tackle made by Ernest Jones. Here they come. This is 3rd and 5. Throwing now from the gun. Caught, nice gain left side. He does it, touchdown, Philadelphia! The Eagles shrinking the lead some in the 3rd. I love plays like this, Brock. Sometimes you just gotta ask your dude, show me what you got, man. Show off those wheels, and he did just that.
Yeah, beauty in simplicity, right?
Yep.
Now, when you run that fly route, you got to win right from the jump. And you got to protect yourself from the sideline, too. Don't get pushed to the boundary. Give your quarterback room to throw it up, and you can find pay dirt.
That one right down the middle. And the Eagles get it back to a 14-point game. He fields it from the 8. This return makes it up to the 25. The Lions are being led back out there on offense by their quarterback. And this is some quality film review right here. Look at this. Couple of touchdowns, good amount of yards, too. He's been moving them down the field like only he can, putting together quite the game for himself in the process. They're out and set. 1st and 10. Out of the gun, here's Williams. Caught for big yards on the right side. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. It's a pickup of 33 yards. And that'll be 1st down, Detroit.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
Finds the in route complete. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. They strike for 23 yards. And that gives the Lions the 1st. Now it's Cook. And he's stopped out at the 16 after a small gain. 3 yards on the 1st down play, and that brings up 2nd and 7. Running back sent in motion. Working from the gun, Williams. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. 3rd down, 1 yard to go. Off the play fake, Williams. Looking for somewhere to throw. And he rips this one out and over the back of the end zone. Incomplete.
There was almost no resistance offered against a rush that came off the line ready to maul anything in sight. It was all the QB could do to get rid of that before he gets absolutely clobbered.
Williams throwing on 4th. Quick slant complete. And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1. 4 downs now to get in. Here's 1st and goal. Cook. Can't push it across. They make the stand. It looks like they might have stopped him a little bit behind the line, too.
All I could tell him there was good luck. You get a safety all over a run like that, they could just smell it like a shark with blood in the water. And you feel fortunate if you're even able to get back to the line of scrimmage.
No place to go, so he just threw it away. Buckle up. It's 3rd and goal. Now run by Cook. And he runs it across. Touchdown. The Lions make it a 3-possession game. It's a James Cook touchdown. A lot of pressure on him in that moment, Brock. Find a way to score. Don't let it go to 4th and goal. And he finds a way to come through and gets in the end zone for 6.
Now, how about the other side? Beating the defense right there as well. That group who was so close to pulling off the goal line stand, yet all that motivation wasn't enough to stop him on 3rd and goal.
That one splits the uprights. And the Lions stretch their lead to 21. The Lions have it all set as they send this one downfield. Fielded at the 7. He stopped on the return at the 27. This offense headed back to the field, led by their receiver. And the turnovers have not helped as they find this game out of reach at the moment here in the 3rd. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And he's able to manage a couple on that run.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
Through the 2nd level at the 40. And he gets it forward all the way to the 44. Give him 15 yards on the pickup there. And that's a Philadelphia 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Throwing off the play fake here. Finds a man, right side. And they've got him behind the line for a big loss.
Well, there was never a play in any playbook I ever saw designed for a lost yardage play when you throw the ball. But if there's any solace, at least it was first down. A couple more chances to make up for it.
Here's 2nd and 14. Finds his man, Waddle. And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped at his own side at the 49. So now here's 3rd and 5. They motion the tight end over. 3rd down from the gun. And he's there to knock away the pass and force a 4th down.
Any DB prefers a highlight reel interception to just forcing an incomplete pass. But as soon as he realized a pick wasn't possible on the play, he gets his hands on it and made sure it wasn't completed.
Punter takes the field on 4th down, and he sends this one flying. And this will fly out of bounds to deny a return. They're going to mark it a little before the 20. The Lions offense returning to the field. And taking a look at these highlights, Brock, just a reminder of the type of game that they have had throwing the football. It really has been the key to their success.
Yeah, they've just not only stayed on schedule here, Kate. Man, they've made some music, right? Great rhythm.
Yeah.
Not just ahead of schedule, but huge plays that followed. We've seen a lot of different looks and wrinkles throughout this performance, and it's been a joy to watch.
Short pass brought in. And he's short of the first after a mild gain. Now after making that catch, we see he's shaken up. Trainer's heading out to take a look. 2nd and 6 coming up here. Throwing from the gun here. Brought in by Ayuk. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a 1st down.
To Brandon Ayuk. It's a gain of 10. First down, Lions.
Williams set to pass. Hits his running back. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield. He picks up 15 on the play. And that'll be 1st down, Detroit.
That is what elite offenses are all about. Why worry about 3 downs when you need only 1? Move the chains in one play and keep driving that defense backwards.
They kick the running back in motion. Williams to throw on 1st. Pass complete to Cook. And they get there to take him down right around the 41. Just 1 quarter remaining in this one. It's Lions football, and they've got to be happy about this lead to start the 4th. Here's 2nd and 2. That finds Ayuk complete. And he's taken down at the 30. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the 1st. Williams from the gun. Left side secured by Ayuk. And they get this all the way down to the 16-yard line. The drive picks up here, 1st and 10.
First down, Lions.
Sticking in the air, it's Williams. Another turnover, this time it's an interception. Roger McCreary takes it away. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing. Complete out to the right. And they're able to drag him down as he reaches the 15-yard line.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 15-yard line.
Looking for a pass on 2nd and short. Dumped off to his running back. And he's brought down for a loss.
Complete to number 1.
All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3.
Brings up 3rd and 3.
They motion Waddle over left. Shotgun now on 3rd down. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. The Eagles are in punt formation. And he makes the fair catch inside the 45. Good field position for the Lions here as they head up to the line. 1st and 10. Here's Cook. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs. Let's see how they attack this 1st down, Brock, from the 43. Here's a give to Cook. And they get him down after a quality pickup to about the 36. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. This is Cook on the handoff. And he's able to get this to the 32 before going down. A new set of downs forthcoming. It's 1st and 10. This is Cook. And they've got him down near the red zone at the 22. All right, I'll set up now. 1st and 10. They've got a man in motion. 1st down, Williams. Brought in close to the 8. And they get this down to the 7-yard line. They'll try and punch it in. And this one's stopped at the 3-yard line. It's 2nd and goal. They pitch it to him. And this run doesn't have the juice of that last one. He's stopped at the line. They've held him out twice. Here we go. 3rd and goal. And he's not going to reach the end zone. They bring him down at the 1. 3 plays haven't gotten it done. Now a 4th to try to reach that end zone. He gets a look up the middle. And he got there to make the stop at the line of scrimmage. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Lone back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. And this buys him some much-needed breathing room up across the 5. All right, here we go. 2nd down.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
He'll throw it. That's complete to Reed out left. And this one gets up to the 14-yard line before he stopped.
It's a gain of 8. And an Eagles 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. Completed to his running back. And he'll get this up to the 19-yard line as he stopped.
The pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
Gets him on the in route. And he's up to the 35-yard line as they reel him in. They'll throw it again. State. This time they're going to get there, and they drop him. Offense up to the line fast. Trying again, following the sack. Completed over the middle. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. And a man is there to knock that away. Now one intended for Jalen Waddle. So second down coming up.
It's now second and 10.
Receiver in motion, headed right. Second and 10 now. That's into the hands of Franklin. Decent gain here, but short of the first. Third and a lone yard coming up. Back to throw. Complete beyond the marker. And they take him down right along the 30. That's a pickup of 9. And that's good for an Eagles first down.
First and 10 at the 30-yard line.
Let's go now. Ready, go.
He'll throw it yet again. Oh, the football's loose. Going the other way, Lions have it. And they finally drag him down, but not until after a very nice return. Good field position for the Lions here as they head up to the line. First and 10. Straight ahead, here's Cook. And the defense gets there to force a small loss. Everyone's prepped. It's second down now.
It's a loss of a yard. Brings up second and 11 at the 39.
They give it to him again. And he's downed after getting this up to the 41. Drive in dire straits. It's third and 9.
It's a gain of 2 yards. And it's third down.
They send a receiver in motion right. Third down. Here's Williams. Finds a man right side. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line. To the line we go. They're set. First and 10.
First down, Lions.
So the Lions get the win on the road. And just a